I am getting released from the hospital a lot sooner than I expected. This is our new home.
What's up guys? Welcome to Ride the Beam.
As you know, we were in an accident, pretty bad accident 2 months ago. Things are going a lot better now, but it meant that our plans had to change quite drastically. So today we thought we would give you a little bit of an update on how it's going, what we are doing right now, and what we're planning for the future. Today is actually the day we had planned on leaving Trondheim and heading south for good.
And we're still here.
We're still here. It feels a little bit weird. This day is a day we have been looking forward to for so long, and now it's here and nothing is the way we had planned it.
No. We are gonna have to rebuild ourselves up from scratch. Kenneth has lost quite a significant amount of his intestines.
And a lot of muscle mass.
Yes.
And
blood.
But I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm still not good, but I'm able to walk around a little bit and take the bus and do some smaller activities that doesn't require me to use my stomach muscles too much. So it's going in the right direction, but there's still a ways to go.
There is. So you started physical therapy today?
Yes.
And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
With that.
So hopefully over the next few weeks and months I'll be able to retrain my body, and we will be able to continue our journey when spring comes.
Yes. After 6 weeks in a hospital and almost a full week in a coma, his endurance is quite low now. So you need breaks every now and then.
Yeah.
And so do I. I had a fracture in my lower back, and it's been not nearly as dramatic as Kenneth's injuries, but it is a bit painful, and it does mean that I can't be as physically active as I would like to be. And I'm not allowed to ride a motorbike.
Yet. None of us are. I'm not allowed to strain my stomach. The doctor said I can ride motorbikes, but not until I'm off the painkillers, which I'm still on. These morphine painkillers don't combine very well with driving.
No. But his dosage is a lot lower now, so we're heading in the right direction.
Yeah. A few weeks, hopefully I'll be able to ride a motorcycle again. I'm really hoping for one more ride before the snow comes.
But it is now November and it will come any day.
Yeah.
There's ice on the road in the morning, so winter is coming. As some of you know, we've ridden our motorbikes before during the winter. But we don't want to ride the T700s during winter because they are so brand new.
We don't want to ruin them with the salt on the roads.
No. One winter season for a bike is like 10 seasons on summer. So we would rather not ruin the T7s by using them now for the winter. And the Norwegian motorcycle season doesn't really start until...
well, end of May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The longer you stay off the bike after an accident, the harder it is to get back.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel it now. I'm starting to feel afraid of becoming afraid to ride, if that makes sense. I really want to get back on the bike, but now it's been so long since the accident, or it's not that long, but 2 months, and now my brain is starting to sort of spin. And I'm nervous about becoming too nervous to ride safely. Weird.
What if you become afraid?
Yeah, that can't happen.
What if you don't become afraid?
we still plan on continuing our journey, so that just can't happen. I can't become afraid. That's why I really want to get back on the bike, at least for one ride, just to have done at least one trip, so I know what it feels like.
Yes, that's a good goal.
Yeah.
Before winter goal. So a lot of you have been asking a ton of questions about Kenneth's bow. In one of the videos that we posted where I'm in the hospital in Hammerfest while Kenneth is in a coma, I mentioned that he might be getting a colostomy bag, which I know personally and professionally people whose lives have been better after getting a colostomy bag, but I was very worried about Kenneth because he doesn't handle change very well and doesn't know you.
Depends on what type of change it is.
It depends, but not that kind of change. So, did you get a colostomy bag?
I was very lucky. They first said that I would need one, but after I was moved to another hospital, I had 2 new surgeries, and they managed to stitch my bowels together without a bag, and I'm so thankful for that. Luckily, all of this happened before I was awake, so I wasn't really aware of any of it. I just heard about it after. But if I had woken up with a bag attached to me and been told that I need to have that for the rest of my life or for a long period of time, way back to the bike would have been a lot harder.
Saying that, we have a friend who does motorcycle travel while he's dependent on dialysis. So 3 times a week, 5 hours a day, fastened to that chair and can't move. And he still manages to do it. And he has been a great inspiration for us through this. When I was thinking he might get a colostomy bag, I was thinking, well, if Stefan can do the dialysis, then you can do the colostomy bag. And still motorcycle travel. And when you had the feeding tube in your nose and were reliant on that, I thought, well, if Stefan can do it with dialysis, then you can do it with this backpack on your back.
So what happened in the accident was that I hit a rock, a huge rock, with my bowels, my stomach. And I punctured a hole through my colon and my duodenum. Duodenum? Duodenum?
Small intestine.
Small, no.
Duodenum.
Duodenum, yes. All 3 actually. And they had to remove the whole right side of my colon and stitch together a big hole in my duodenum. And that created a very tight passage for food to pass through, which was why I was struggling to eat. Still am a little bit, but it's getting a lot better. Now I'm able to eat normal food, just in smaller portions. But it took a while. And my colon got stitched together in a sort of a, I don't really know how they did it, but they found a way to attach it to the smaller intestine. I guess in a different place. It feels different. It feels like something has moved inside my belly.
It has, babe.
Yeah.
Things been moving inside your belly all day, all night.
What the hell does that mean?
It's meant a lot to us. We cannot describe how much it's meant to us. All the comments that you've left us, emails that you've sent us, your messages of support and hope, and your similar stories.
Yeah, it's been overwhelming. We've had so many hundreds of comments, all like wishing us well, and people sharing their stories and inspiring us to continue.
Back when I was struggling a bit with my feelings after the accident while Kenneth was in the hospital, one of our Patreons, Ruth, said, "Girl, you need to go out in the woods and get a good cry." And she was right, of course. She was right. Everything felt a lot better after that. And because of you guys, we have been able to process things a lot better.
It's helped us put things into perspective a little bit. Like, it's easy to think that your situation is unique, but then we've heard all of you guys' stories and realized that these things happen and we're not alone in this. And people have overcome a lot worse. That has helped us sort of stay on track and stay positive through this.
It has. It hasn't always been easy, and we haven't always been positive to say that. We need to be that honest. It hasn't always been very easy.
But since they told me that I would probably make a full recovery in time, I've sort of managed to stay positive and just looking forward to getting back on the bike again and continuing our adventure.
Understandably, a lot of you guys are asking about the bikes. So, the bikes were taken from the scene of the accident to police custody by police.
They were actually drivable after the accident, and the police drove them to a storage unit.
Yes, close by. And then our insurance company helped us get them back to Trondheim, our home city. And now they're at Ride Yamaha Store Trondheim, where we bought them and where we've had amazing service for the last 10 years.
Best motorcycle shop in the world, I would say.
So the bikes have been quite heavily damaged, and we're waiting for some parts to arrive from both Amsterdam and Japan.
Yeah.
And because of Corona, there's not a lot of air freight of motorcycle parts, so
everything has to go by boat, which takes a long time.
It does. But they are in good hands and they will be fixed. So come springtime, they will be ready for our adventure.
So for the coming weeks and months, we want to continue to make videos. We're starting to feel better, and we're starting now to be able to create some content again. But since we are without a motorcycle and are unable to ride at the moment, we're gonna have to make videos about something else. If you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see on this channel, what you want to see us do and create, then let us know in the comments. We'll try our best.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed this little update.
We'll talk to you soon. If you want to know more, you can always go to our website, ridethebean.com, where we try to update the blog every now and then.
It's been a little bit slow lately because of different reasons, but
yes,
we're gonna try to get back to it and at least have a weekly post going forward.
Yes.
And thank you so much to all of you Patreons who have decided to support us through all of this. It's been overwhelming, really overwhelming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
And all of you guys who have bought coffee and t-shirts and
donated through GoFundMe.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I guess we'll see you in the next one. Peace.